I didn't know until recently that Trudy was the ringleader. I couldn't remember how we'd all got together. I just knew I went through this tunnel and I had a torch and I cried and they all took the mickey out of me because I wanted to go back all the time. And
we didn't know how long it was. It could have been sort of a couple of 100 yards, but we planned it. So there were 6 of us that started out, and this was February in deep snow. Well, let's put it this way. When we went into the tunnel, it was like this, wasn't it? Marching forth.
Oh, really brave.
This is really
onward,
good.
onward, yeah.
And when we came out of the tunnel, we were sort of, where are we?
I don't think we'd any idea really how bad it could be. Yes. My biggest memory is all the water. When that big vent, and we had to go round it like this and breathe in, and there was those little arches that you could get into out of the way.
We carried on. And on.
and on, crying and singing. We sang.
Getting colder and more scared and more worried about our parents. And then finally, I think it took us well over 2 hours to walk through the tunnel. We didn't know we were in Queensbury. We'd no idea where we were at all.
I was frightened what would happen to us because it was so cold and we were so wet and we couldn't see any sign of life till we saw the lights in that lady's house.
Who opened the door and saw 6 bedraggled schoolgirls and invited us into her kitchen and gave us soup.
And her husband's socks.
And then we all went into the living room and watched the television.
Rawhide.
Yes, and then she rang my dad. Then my dad rang the police, and all our parents had reported as missing.
They must have brought my mum, and I remember there was a guy from the Courier, and he said, "What made you do it?" And I think I must have said, "We just wanted a bit of an adventure." And that's what he put in the Courier, 6 little girls who sought adventure. The day after, everybody, "Oh, what did you do?" It was all the police have been, and
yes.
We went to the headmaster's office.
We were called to the headmaster's office.
He was absolutely charming, lovely.
He was telling us off, but he had a twinkle in his eye. And
What
he said, "What were you thinking?" I remember being asked that question by my parents when I got home. And I didn't know the answer then, and I don't know the answer now.